Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So the big rumor going on right now in the NBA is that the Lakers have offered up Lonzo Ball and other pieces in exchange for the Washington Wizards point guard John Wall. So for this video, we are actually going to see what if this were to happen for both of these teams. I mean, would Lonzo become a really nice player for the Wizards? Would John Wall help LeBron James, contend even more in the Western Conference and all that good stuff out there? So before we get started on this, I want to let you guys know that I will be doing a John Wall Lakers rebuild live stream later tonight at the making of this video, so be sure to check that out. And if you're watching this after that, I probably have it uploaded to my channel, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, man, as far as this goes, I think as the simulation goes along, I'll give you my true opinions on it. But let's take a look at John Wall and Lonzo Ball real quick, and we'll try to figure out a realistic trade to make this happen. So John Wall on this NBA season, getting about 21 points per game, 8 assists. Those are really nice numbers, man. 4 rebounds per game. Field goal percentage, he's never been extremely efficient, but I mean, he's right around his career average at 44%. The three-point shot is definitely down from last season, not really making his free throws, but I mean, he's playing about 35 minutes per game. And yeah, so we all know what John Wall is at this point. He's a guy that's good at getting to the basket, good at making plays for his teammates. As far as his jump shot, it's not extremely reliable, although he definitely can knock it down. Also, a weird statistic I read was that John Wall used to be one of the quickest guys with the ball. Now, as far as point guards go, he actually ranks towards the bottom of the NBA. So I don't know if that's just the pacing or something out there. But yeah, we all know he can be quick when he's actually playing his best basketball. Now, as far as the Lakers and Lonzo Ball goes, well, of course, he started the season on the bench for Rondo. Rondo's now injured, and Lonzo got the start, and they really decided not to look back for that. But the thing about trading for Lonzo is that you're trading for the potential of him being, living up to that number 2 pick in the 2017 draft. On the season, 8 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, over a steal out there. Field goal percentage, still very low at about 40%, but still better than he was in his rookie season. 3-point shot, same with John Wall. That's the thing, man. To me, Lonzo Ball is almost the same type of stats as John Wall is, the same type of player out there. So I don't know, man. It's very interesting to think about, though. So let's go ahead, hit up the trades, and see what we can actually make work. So for the sake of this, I did turn off the financial trade rules and all that stuff like that, because we'll assume that filler players and all that would be added on there. But yes, so for the Lakers to get John Wall, we got to keep in mind about his contract situation. It's not great. It's not great at all, man. It's $145 million or something like that for the next 4 or 5 seasons. He also has a $47 million player option, which he is not going to decline that. So yeah, Washington Wizards fans have to keep in mind that with that horrible of a contract, and not to mention their team's not doing well, his trade value is not really that high, man. It's not bad. It's not bad trade value, but you're not going to get superstar LeBron James caliber player back. So I'm thinking Lonzo Ball. I'm thinking you probably also toss in KCP, who would, be a bench player for them, but also at the same time, it would give them a chance if they really wanted to trade away a Bradley Beal, although I don't think they would do that. KCP would probably just be a bench player and be on a different team after the season. And I'm going to say a first-round draft pick, but it would be I'm going to say top 10 protected. We all know that the Lakers are not going to be top 10 in the draft anyway. But yeah, man, so it's going to be a first-round draft pick. And I'm even going to go as far as maybe tossing in, maybe one of the young bloods out there, not Mertz Wagner. I'm thinking maybe Svi would be a decent toss-in, because he would get a chance to go to that team, maybe get in the rotation, maybe as a small forward or something like that, being 6'8". As the Lakers are not really using him all that much anyway. So we're going to toss him in him. And then in return, they would get John Wall, and maybe some filler players just to make everything else work out there. Let's say they also would get Okaro White, and I'm going to toss them maybe one more player here. Let's go with a Jason Smith, a nice veteran out there that can, play some garbage minutes at time, being 7 foot. He's a veteran and all that. So that's the trade I have. And do all users accept this trade? Yes, they do. Okay, so that's the trade we are going to roll with. I think that's pretty good value, man. Getting Lonzo Ball, he's only in his 2nd year. And as far as the lineup would go, we got John Wall. I'm going to say probably Josh Hart at shooting guard. I think he definitely deserves that on the season. Let's see what type of stats he's actually putting up. And plus, with KCP off this team, it definitely will give him a chance to play more. So about 9 points, 3 rebounds per game, good 3-point shooter. I think he would contrast very nicely with John Wall, just different abilities and stuff out there. Going to go with LeBron at small forward, Kuzma at power forward, and then JaVale McGee at center. Although, I don't know, you might still have to start. I don't know who to start, man, because we got Kuzma at 17 points, 6 rebounds per game. Ingram at 15 points, 4 rebounds per game. So, I don't know, man. Who do I start in this case? I think I'm going to go with Ingram as the starter. I think I'm going to, but guys, just keep in mind that I'm 100% indifferent. Like, either one of those guys would do fine. They're both going to get lots of minutes. Still got Lance Stevenson, got Tyson Chandler out there, Michael Beasley, Zubac, we got Moritz Wagner. Bonga, we're going to give him some minutes here until Rondo gets back all healthy and everything like that. So, yeah, we'll get him some minutes. Actually, Zubac, we probably don't need playing all that much. We got Tyson Chandler out there. So, yeah, that'll be the rotation right there. We will get LeBron James playing quite a few minutes, about 36 a game. John Wall, I also want playing a lot because the point guard position is not exactly deep right now for this team with Rondo being out. You had a few more, and Josh Hart at about 27 minutes per game. Okay, that looks pretty good to me out there, man. As far as some proficiency, currently running pace and space, that's fine, I guess. That looks okay to me, so we'll continue going with that. On the Washington Wizards side of things, so we got Lonzo, Bradley, Otto, Jeff Green, Enon Mahimi out there, of course, until Dwight Howard gets healthy and everything like that. But yeah, man, so as far as this team goes, it's like I would not expect them to make the playoffs. But it just gives them a direction. You know, got Bradley Beal, who is only 25 out there, and then Lonzo is only 21 himself. So it officially puts them into rebuild mode, though, I would say. Although Bradley, who knows, man, maybe he'll take over as the number one option. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and get going on this simulation. There are the team records real quick here. Let me go ahead and turn off trades real quick so the simulation goes by a little quicker for us. Turn off all of that off. And here we go, man. We are going to look at the Lakers side of things. So what are my honest opinions on this trade right here? I think it would be a horrible choice. Here, let me put Rondo back into this real quick here, man. Adjust rotation manually. We're just going to go and give Bonga's minutes to him. And that should be fine. I mean, I probably could even do like a smaller rotation, just not give him, I'm gonna take away his minutes from Michael Beasley. He doesn't really need to play all that much. So we'll put him right there. And then we'll get some more minutes to Kuzma and JaVale McGee, Ingram, and you. Okay, that's fine. All right, sorry, guys. So, yes, I think this would be a horrible choice for the Lakers to make. And I have nothing against John Wall as a player. I just think that Lonzo is so similar in the type of player that John Wall is. Of course, John Wall's better, right? But Lonzo is a hell of a lot cheaper. So you get a player that's similar in the play style of John Wall. But at the same time, too, it's like you still save all that money for free agents out there. And that's the big thing, is that I can see where the Lakers could be a little skeptical about free agency because, you know, they didn't get Paul George and stuff like that last season. Kawhi Leonard doesn't sound too interested. So it's like, do they want to take that risk of not getting an all-star to put alongside LeBron James going to the offseason? But still, is John Wall really that great a fit? Because he's a guy that needs the ball in his hand just like LeBron does. Not a great shooter, so we can't really play off of LeBron James. And I think Lonzo actually has potential to be a there we go, man. Got that going. Okay, I think that he actually has potential to be a better three-point shooter than John Wall throughout his NBA career, because he did it in college. He shot about 41% out there. So I would not make this move at all. But, you know, in the end of the day, it is the Lakers' choice. From the Wizards' standpoint, do I feel like they could do better out there? Probably not, because you're not going to get a player that's going to make your team better as of right now. So if you were able to get like a top 10 protected pick, and you also get Lonzo Ball out there, who even so, man, let's say like 2 or 3 seasons down the road, Lonzo puts up the stats but doesn't lead to the W's for the Washington Wizards, he's still only going to be like 23 or 24 and still have tremendous trade value, and probably not as big a contract as John Wall does right now. So I actually do like it for the Washington Wizards side of things. It just definitely gives them a different focus out there. They get a similar player to John Wall, extremely, you know, a lot more young. I don't want to say a lot more younger, but definitely younger than him. Probably not as injury prone. So I do like the move. And then all of a sudden it becomes Bradley Beal's team. And the team can just go out there and run it, and that'll be fine. But for the Lakers, a record on the season, 52-29, while the Washington Wizards actually pulling off a 44-37 record. So both these teams will probably be in the playoffs, according to this right here. So 52 wins for the Lakers. I think you're definitely happy about that. LeBron James getting MVP out there with his new teammate, John Wall, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. DeAndre Dennis, Kawhi Leonard, Jordan Clarkson, most improved. Nick Nurse, coach of the year. LeBron All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and here is the All-NBA third. So we just got one player in this video making that, and LeBron making all defensive out there too. Also, John Wall made it too, Matt. You know, I didn't really talk much about John Wall's defense. It actually has potential to be really well on this Lakers team. But yeah, so Lakers 4th seed Washington Wizards up to the 4th seed also, man. Plus, they got that Lakers draft pick, so it's looking pretty well for both sides of things. Let's check out the player stats on the season, see how both these teams did. So LeBron, we know his stat line. John Wall, 21 points, 9 assists, 2 steals per game. Field goal percentage went up to 49%, which is probably his career high right there. When you play smart players like LeBron, that's definitely going to happen. And 34% from 3, so still not respectable, but Kuzma, Ingram, they all knocked him down too. All right, and looking at the Washington Wizards, Bradley Beal, 22 points, Dwight Howard, he'll probably be gone after the season anyway. But Lonzo Ball at about 10 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists per game, so not really asked to do a lot of scoring. But this team actually has a lot of scorers on it that I think that would be good for ball movement and chemistry if Lonzo was willing not to take a billion shots out there. So we are now going to simulate the playoffs. See which team does the best out there. I want to know from you guys in the comment section below, by the way. If you are a Laker fan or a Wizard fan, what do you think about this trade? If you're just an NBA fan, do you feel like who do you think is getting the better deal out over here, as the Wizards get knocked out by the Magic in the first round and the Lakers got knocked out by the Denver Nuggets in the first round? So yeah, ultimately it didn't lead to playoff success for any team out there. I thought the Lakers were at least going to make it to the second round, maybe even the Western Conference Finals with this lineup. But I guess final thoughts out here. It just doesn't make much sense to me for the Lakers to get John Wall's big, huge contract when you have a chance to, for one, Lonzo to get better, and also to get somebody like a Klay Thompson or a Kevin Durant or one of those players. It's never a guaranteed thing, so it is a risk when you can have the guaranteed player. But honestly, I would probably put together some sort of trade package to try to get Bradley Beal over John Wall. I just feel like he would be a better fit out there. But hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Remember to catch my John Wall Lakers live stream later tonight. And also at the same time, if it is after today, then you can watch it probably on my YouTube channel somewhere. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.